second live, so give me a minute to get over to YouTube. Hello, Adria. I see you in there. How's your Fri-Yay? Okay. Hope it's going well. So I'm just moving some things around so I can have room for the jelly printing. Okay. I'll just start right there probably. Okay. So let's see about getting this on camera. Hope you're doing, some fun stuff this weekend maybe. I have work planned through tomorrow. Obviously, there's a live sale. And I'm billing on Sunday, but so I think that means I had planned to take Sunday off, but I didn't think that all the way through with the billing. So I'm probably taking Monday off. I'm staying in my jammies. I'm not doing shit. I need me a day off. Okay, that was a little bit of work. Let's take these flakes off over here. There we go. Put the clamshell case someplace safe so it doesn't get damaged. All right. So we've got our brayer off book, some beverages, paint, things. Oh, you know what I didn't get? I didn't get any paper. What a dork. Let me see if I have some already. Hold on. Oh, dear. Okay, just going to move a few things around. Well, that's not working. Ooh, I'm going to write on myself with this pen if I'm not careful. All right, I'll put this stuff right here for now. Okay, so here's this. Our extra brayer stuff and some of our... Okay. And I need to put this in a different drawer. Is this the drawer with the paper in it? Or is it the other drawer? It's this drawer. Okay. What's going on in here? Oh, there's a little bit of stencil stuff. Okay. This needs to find a new home during the live. So that's going to get knocked over. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Mari. How you guys doing? I hope you're having a great Fri-Yay. Now what is... Okay, so there's the envelopes for the brayer stuff. Okay. I have some envelopes that I want to do some brayering on. I've got to start. I may have to go get more paper at some point, but I've got to start for paper. So, yes.
There's extra, so I'm going to put it out there for you,
okay? Okay, thank you. Okay. Just being lazy? That's not bad. Being lazy is a good thing. I was just talking about how I'm not doing fuck all on Monday. I was going to take Sunday off, but that's not going to work. All right. But I do hope that everybody had a good Fri-Yay. I do. I'm just pulling off some of the stuff that's sticking off the jelly plate here. All right, so let's think about what we want to do here. I saw your Adria. I saw your heart jelly prints. Oh my god, how cool is that? Loved it. I don't know what I'm starting with. I'm gonna start with some purple. I started out with some purple, and what do we want to do? I need to move some of this stuff out of here because it's in the way. Okay. Put that right there. Those over there. Let's see about... So many choices now. I like having choices. Choices is good. I like this one. Let's try. Oh, I knocked over the purple. Let's try this one. Let's just have fun with that. Okay. That is awesome. And it looked amazing. So, yay. Taking classes can be fun. Okay. We're just gonna, I have no class training. Just winging it. I haven't even watched any jelly printing videos lately. There's like a piece of something stuck right there. Okay. Now I think it might be on my brayer. There's something on my brayer. Well, whatever it is, it's going to become part of the jelly print. We'll try and get it off in the braying process. Once it's all on the paper, I'll look at the brayer closer. Okay. I think this is the good side. Oh, that reminds me, I need to have a page to put this on that's not purple. Let's see if we can find something that's already got a little, maybe here. Okay. 1. And a 2. And a piece of paper. Yay, paper. Hey, Rebecca, how you doing? How is your day going? Evening, I guess. Evening. There we go. There's our print. I think I'm going to put some silver down maybe. It'll tone down the purple a little bit and color in that white space. Glad to hear it. Let me grab my... I don't know what to do with my brain. I've lost my brain. You too can lose your brain. Quickly, even. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so let me see who's in here. Yeah, Yeah. Well, that's kind of the shape of the doodah. It's like a diamond-y sort of shape, a little bit. And then we got circles. So I've got Rebecca and Adrian here. You guys requested when we had the Frankie, we were going to do the redo. It's all done. So I wanted to check in with you guys and see if you still wanted the paper. It is okay if you don't. Like, if you know, pre-ordering doesn't mean you have to get it when it's ready, for sure. I can't find anything. Oh, here we go. And then I also have you both down for the Goth Rainbow. I just want to make sure you want it. You're having trouble hearing me? What's happening? Like, what is it making a weird noise, or I really don't want to have to restart the live. That's going to make me frustrated. Okay. Guess we won't talk about that then. Yes. Oh, thank you.
Do you want bread? No. Okay.
No. Can I have a napkin?
Yes.
Elle's made dinner. It's she calls it scamanions. It's chicken and some stuff. Adrian might try just refreshing. Thank you. You've met me. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. So I'm just going to take a bite of this real quick. Oh, that's hot. Hey, Sherry. How you doing? So, Rebecca, did you want to get the... you can email me if you don't want to answer the live. That's okay, too. Okay. Let me put this down and find this over. Okay, yes, with the paper. Sweet. That's good to know. Thank you. Just remember, no pressure. I will never be offended if you pre-order something and you decide you don't want it or the timing's just not right. I get it. Shit happens. I totally get it. All right. Oh, I forgot to check the... I didn't check the... Let's put this over with some of this purple over here. And then I think I actually want to spray off a little bit more. I think I want a thinner layer because this is to go over the purple. I could have let the purple dry and then put this over that. I didn't think of that at the time. All right, let's try that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I have the new color in. I have next month's color is in the dye vat. More than half of it has been dried already. I got 2 in last night. I stayed up super late to get it in. But I was doing other work, so that's okay. Okay, let's see how we like that. Oh, yeah, that's nice. And that'll give it a little shimmer, too. Because it's this one, champagne. Premium metallic. So that's our first one for today. Let me just check these off real quick. Now I need that pen I put away. Yes, for Rebecca. And yes, for Rebecca. Okay. And then I just need to send out some emails. Probably be 1 email, and I'll send it to myself, and I'll BCC everybody else. Okay, let's put that away. And the pen away so I don't write all over myself. I'm a little klutzy today. So obviously I'm having scamonions for dinner. It's like a chicken. I don't actually think there's any onions in it. It's tomatoes. It's a real simple dish. And spaghetti. Poor Adria. I have you on a list for you pre-ordering the Frankie redo, the lime green with the purple on it, and then for the Goth Rainbow, I have you having pre-ordered that. Now you don't have to get them if you don't want. I'm just checking if you still want them because they're ready. I can build them with the sale stuff. Yeah, even if you don't buy anything in the sale, I'll do the building with the sale stuff, and it can all go in the mail next week. I'm looking for a color. So I think we have some of the silver on there. Yes to both? Okay. Let me check you off my list. Because it was so long ago, people could have forgotten. They could have, you could have moved on to different colors or anything like that. I like to double check. I don't want to assume. All right. Thank you so much. I'm going to try some of this blue. These are the brighter enamel colors. Whoa, okay. It's already like oozing out of the... I don't know. I might be feeling bright colors tonight. Could be a thing. All right. This is like a wow in your face blue. I love it. I would never paint a wall this color, but I sure do like it. Okay, so I'm gonna be juggling this bowl all night. We're gonna do this. And then I'm gonna turn it a week. And I'm gonna do this. Lines two ways, right? That's kind of fun. And then I'm gonna need to do right about there. There we go. All right, let's see if I can get a little bit off of the cardboard into the book. You never know. Nope, just a few little spots. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull that one up. And then I think this should leave some on the jelly plate. Live sales tomorrow at 4:30 my time. So that's 5:30, 6:30, 7:30. It's going to be a fairly small sale. And I can do a recap, but I probably will not recap any of the orange or pink paper because I think we've seen enough of it, honestly. Ooh, look at that. We have most of it left. So I can add something else to this one too, like something in that. That's fun. Fun. Okay, so let's put that over there to dry for right now. And then we'll give that a little second. I think it's dry enough, but what do we want to put with it? So if I do a recap, it'll probably be mostly tea-dyed stuff. What do you guys think? Hot pink maybe? Or We could go like maybe this gray blue here. This echo blue. It's a nice color. I think that might look nice with that. Folk art paint. It was supposed to be tonight, but I didn't get the videos done quite early enough. I want to give everybody an extra day. And this way we can jelly plate. You jelly plating, Adria, or did you get enough of it when you took your class? I think it's sort of addictive, you know? I think I might need a little bit more than that. Otherwise, I don't think we're going to get a very good print. It's going to be patchy and weird and shit. All right, let's try that. And my brayer's getting squeaky again. It might be time to clean it. Let's get a piece of paper down on here. Hopefully we'll pull up that other blue too. Yes, I think so. So it'll be, I'm the same time as California right now. Well, I think I'm the same time as California year round. When I lived in Arizona, there was part of the year, because Arizona doesn't do, when I was the same as California, and then I was the same as Mountain Time. So if it's Pacific, Mountain, Central, yeah, that would be 2 hours. It is 6:46 here right now, if that helps you. That's what my computer says. There we go. That didn't come out too bad. And it tones down that bright blue some. It almost looks like from this angle, if you hold a little bit, like a skyscraper right in here with all the windows. Like if you just kind of look at this section, that's what it looks like to me. One of those big concrete office buildings with all the windows in it. There you go. I know it's hard to remember with all this. So we still have some left on here. I'm going to get another bite of this food because it's fresh, you know. This is a dish that's best eaten fresh. It's one of those throw it together. It's almost a one-pot meal if we had leftover spaghetti. Yummy. All right. I'm not ready for that one yet. I think we might try some squares with the little dots in them, like that. Do the back side of it. Just trying to skewer a piece of chicken, sorry. Looking at colors, what do I want to do? I think maybe with that gray blue on there and the stripes, let's try a little black. See if we can't get a thin coat of black on there. Hey Francis, how you doing? How are you, girl? I think I have you on my list for pre-orders. So let me grab my list and check. And I'm going to keep saying it. Just because you pre-ordered something doesn't mean you got to buy it. I don't ever want anybody to feel pressured. Okay. Let me brayer off this black. Maybe I can get a little bit lightly on this blue. Tone it down just a little bit. Okay, so we're going to put this on here. I can't stop in the middle of jelly printing, unfortunately. I don't know how this is going to come out. I'm just trying. All right, let's see how that looks. Okay. Paper would be good, yeah. Paper. This may have dried already, though. I have the fan on in here. What's up in your world, Miss Francis? You getting some writing done? And how's Mr. Roscoe? Ooh, here we go. This is going to be something different. Well, that's kind of fun. I kind of like it. All right, where's my list go? Let me see what I got here. And my pen that I keep shoving back over there. Okay. So I have you as a pre-order for Goth Rainbow. So if you're not interested, that is okay. I just wanted to check in with you. Yeah, you're good. Here we go. Let me put a checky mark next to your name. Perfect. Okay. Thank you, Miss Francis. Roscoe's good. I just haven't done much of anything. Oh, well, we go through those periods, don't we, as creative people? Where you're like, nope, I don't got it. All right. So now there's a little bit of black on here. I don't think there's much. But I thought we might try some magenta, the hot pink. I'm finally starting to feel creative again. I am thoroughly enjoying the dyeing process. Like I said, the color for next month's already on. The first batch is actually almost done. And I only started it yesterday. So we're like whirling through it. I've actually ironed some of it, but I can't show it until I show it to Patreon. So, ooh, this is paler than I thought it was going to be. Okay. I maybe didn't shake it good enough. All right. So let's go with, how about this one? This big stamp that I got. I don't know how that's going to come out, but we're going to try it. Because the paint looks kind of splotchy. And then let's try and push that down. Oh, yeah. I got a good print off that. Ooh, nice. Okay. So let's see if that translates. But yeah, as soon as I've got a little video for the Patreon, and that will be for everybody who's on Patreon, including free. You always get a sneaky peeky of what's going on. I have not always done it in the past, but I am really making a concerted effort to get it done now. So I'm gonna I have to iron some more of the burgundy. It's in there, but this paint, I think I didn't mix it well enough. Although that is an interesting effect. But I did get this in the Brayer Off book. And I think that looks nice. So, yay. Alright. So I think I might want to try that again. Let's try maybe shaking it up a little more. Although this may be... Oh, it's like a website. Patreon is like a bastardization of the word patron, which is people who support artists. So it's a way for a group of people to kind of support. A lot of crafters have them. It's a thing you sign up and you pay a monthly fee, but they didn't used to have it. Now there is a free option. So if you don't want to pay or you don't have the money, you can still get included in the community. And there is a description, or there is a link in the down box for the Patreon. It's at all the way at the bottom, I think. So you do have like some very faint circles in there, and I do like the effect. But I think I'm going to try it maybe a different. I may have watered this down too much. I may need to add some. May need to buy some more hot pink of that brand and maybe mix them together. Let me see what else we might use. I don't know if I have another actually hot pink. That is disappointing. I do have other pinks though. If I can find one. Or we could do. Let's do this. Let's do the metallic pink. Hey Janice, how you doing, girl? How you been? And how's Mr. Janice? How's he doing? I haven't been in Rosemary, so I have no idea how anybody's doing. Last night I was out in the garage all night, and good Lord. I don't want to squeeze too hard and wind up with too much. So this is the metallic pink. We're going to try that out. With the same stamp. I'm going to try with the same stamp. There we go. Let me find a spot to put this. Stuff everywhere now. I'll put it right here. Grab the stamp. Not good. Oh, no. Well, I probably shouldn't ask that question publicly, then I'm sorry. It's not good to hear that. You know, you've been in my prayers and my thoughts. Especially when I do my healing work. But, you know, sometimes that's just not enough. Okay, I think we got good print there. Let me see if I can get a good... I need a place to put it before it dries. Okay, here on this slightly blue page, let's put it there. Going to the hospital in the morning. Oh, Mari. That's my life in total. So you're going to the hospital tomorrow? Good. I know it's not you guys' favorite place, but I'm glad to hear you guys are doing what you need to do. No, I have not, Francis. I am working on it. I have a tiny little bit saved up, and with fall coming up, I have quite a bit of stuff planned. And I have more videos and stuff for Patreon, so I'm hoping to kind of increase my Patreons a little bit, which will help me pay for what I use with the Patreon monies. I buy my supplies, like my paper and the stuff for dyeing. Okay, we got some weird white spots, but that's not too bad. So I think what I want to do, I want to maybe make a background color and then do another color with so something very light. But we've still got, there's still some, especially over here, I can see it, some paint on there. So let's try another one. Yeah, Elle's got her new computer in. Mike bought her a new one. She's going to put it together on Saturday. So she has at least a whole day to try and figure it out. I have like a light pistachio color in here somewhere. that I think will be good for this. That's the trouble with paint. You can never find the one you want when you want it. At least my system was storing the paint. Oh, here it is. I think I see it. Yeah. This one. This is one of my favorite colors. This and the olive green. Oh, can't even. But I am working on it, girl. I'm working on it. Oh, well, I kept saving the money, and then I kept going on the trips and spending the money. That's why I said I wasn't going to go on any trips this year. And Alice wasn't very happy about it. But I can't save the money and go on the trips. I just, it's not working for me. So I got to take this year and set it aside to get my electronics all straightened out. And that way I can focus more on trips next year. But by then, her and Sandy may be all into it. That could be a thing. Alice and Sandy trips. And there'll be no competition for the paper goodies because Sandy's not really a paper crafter. She loves to do the plastic canvas stuff like this. I think of it as like a 70s style, but it's kind of coming back in. She does some really cool work with it. She's made some Grinchies. I'll pull out some stuff. She's given me a couple of her didn't quite turn out rights that I'm going to put in my Scraps of Joy. I just haven't gotten to it yet. So let's see. Oh, that's going to be fun. Oh, I think I like this one a lot. Ooh. Check that out. It's very subtle, and there's even still some little bit of purple on there. I don't know if it's going to come out. Oh, it just looks like blotches, but it very faintly in there you can see the so yeah, I'm going to focus on getting the computer. I want my own printer because I want a printer scanner and I want to do the Echo Tank thing. And then I need to replace my tablet, which is probably the thing I'm going to replace first. Carla! So I like the color on this one. They don't exactly go together, but in a weird kind of way, I really like it. So there is still some stuff on there. Okay, I'm going to grab a bite of this food, guys, and then we're going to think about what color we want to do next. You guys are always free to shout out colors if you think you want to see something. Sorry. I also made a yummy dinner tonight. I'm going to try this green. Purple, okay. Purple it is. So we've got this purple right here. It's called Violet. Let's shake it up a little bit. How's your night, Miss Carla? Glad to be out of the 4-letter word for the weekend. Hope you're feeling okay. Oh, that's a lot for that one spot. Oh boy. Okay, we're going to take the lid off and put some of that back because that's going to be way too much. In the bottle you go. It's a delicate balance. Oh, you didn't get... Well, you're not required to be here, hon. You get here when you're meant to get here. That's always been my theory. Right time for the universe. And YouTube is not so great. I did put the event in early enough for a notification to go out, but that doesn't mean YouTube actually gets around to it, You know what I'm saying? YouTube can be a dick sometimes. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, let's add some purple to this black. Why not? It's kind of like a grape ape purple. You know, Carla, the more I thought about your suggestion for an amethyst kind of purple, the more I'm gonna. I really like the idea, so I'm gonna try and get it. If I can get it right, that may be my color for July. That could be a fun color, right? I just want to thin this out a little bit. And plus we'll have purple all over the roll-off book. Alright. I think that might be good right there. And then I wanted to put on the hexagons. Feeling little hexagons today. But the new color, I'm going to keep saying it because I'm very proud of myself and I'm super happy. The first batch is almost all the way out, and I only started it yesterday. How about them apples? I know, I'm a weirdo. Okay. So, let's grab a piece of paper. I gotta get a little more sophisticated about this, though. With Adria doing hearts and stuff. She had like a live anatomy, like an anatomy style heart posted on YouTube. Really cool. Okay. There we go. And I think we got most of that. We got some overlap. That's cool. And it moved just a smidge, so we got some whiter ones down here. Purple is a big, yes. Except that lavender that I made so much of, nobody would look at it anymore. That was crazy. Okay, I'm going to grab a bite of the chicken. And then I'm going to try that. I had a color in my hand. Lime green. Thank you. So there'll be I would like to get it done later tonight, but I'm not going to say that that's going to happen because I got a whole big ass pile of ironing that I've made a little start on for the burgundy. So I want to do a little video, show you off the color for June, which is a green color that we haven't had before. It's a new color. And get that the last of the burgundy done up. I am gonna just put some little. I'm just gonna pounce this on there a little bit. I'm not gonna try to do the whole thing. Let's see if we like that. Okay. Piece of paper. Dun, dun, dun. And then I have a ton of tea dyed stuff to do. Like a whole batch sitting there. Maybe a batch and a half. Well, there's nothing wrong with jewel tones. They're awesome. I do not think of amethyst kind of. I mean, obviously it's a jewel stone, but I don't think of it as a jewel tone, like a really bright color. It's kind of a medium grade, I think. So that toned down because there was still some of that purple on there. When it mixed with that lime green, we came up with like a purpley brown color. Kind of dig it. I kind of dig it. All right. So I'm going to try for a background, just a plain background, a nice light background. Let's see, let me look at maybe my let's try this aqua green. I know it looks really bright, but I think we could, if we put on a thin coat of this metallic paint. They add a nice texture to the paper where they rest on the paper while it's in the dye vat. I don't always put them in there, but you know, a few always seem to escape into the batch. I've been focusing on tea because I'm trying to restock my store, but coffee's up next because I gotta, you know, I try to keep a minimum stock of it in the Etsy shop. Okay, let me roll this over. Oh, that's very bright. We're going to take a little bit more of that off. There we go. I think that's better. That's more. Because we're really just looking for a background to put that stamp on. So that there's two colors. And there's two ways to do it. We could do it this way where we have the background already, and then we put the stamp on with different colors onto the jelly plate and put the paper back down. Or we could have done it in reverse. Put the stamp down and then let it dry and put the background color on. But I'm going to go with this way. So we have this nice light shimmery background. So what color do we think goes with this? So I'm going to use the stamp, this stamp. So what color do we want that to be? You're going to get like a really stippled paper. Depending on what kind of coffee grounds. Is it the one-time use ones? When I worked at Motel 6, they had like these pouches. And you put it in and you got like one thing of coffee. And we tried it one time because we were really low on coffee. If you put it back in, what you really get is water that's a little bit brown. Doesn't taste like coffee at all. If you're using regular coffee, the grounds, you can reuse them to make coffee. And if you leave the grounds in, what you get is paper that has kind of a stippled effect. But you do have to rub all of the schmutz off of it. It is a nice, really grungy effect, but it is a little bit of work. Okay, then they would be fine. As long as it's not that pre-mixed. The other dude told you like is sapphire. Okay. I feel like I need to be taking some notes. Sapphire is blue, right? I'm bad at this if you can't tell. Okay, so. And Carla, I had you down for the Goth Rainbow. Did you still want that? Are you still down for that, or a medium blue tone? Okay. I am looking at blues aside from the ones I've already done because I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bored with my blues, so I want to play around a little bit. All right, I'm just gonna pick a color. Ooh, oh no, that won't work. That's metallic. No, that won't work. Okay. I want to do metallic on metallic. Let's see. Ooh, we could try gold. I wonder how it'd look in gold. Okay, so I'll check your name off. I'm trying to catch people if they're live, so I send less annoying emails. Janice, are you still here? I have you down as well, but I'm not sure if you're doing crafting stuff right now. So if you don't need that paper, just let me know. I know. Because I don't want to, you got enough stuff going on. I don't want to be a source of stress. I think we'll try gold. You never know. All right, if you're sure, because you do not have to feel obligated to buy it. If, like I keep saying, anytime you pre-order something, if you don't like it when it comes out or your circumstances have changed, I took too long, you don't even have to give me a reason. If you're not interested, you are not required to buy it, and my feelings will not be hurt. Okay, so back to the gold. Oh, 7:15. Do you know where your brain is? I don't think I do. My brain wanders off. Oh, that's too much. So we're going to pull some of that back up. Maybe some from here. Okay. Waste not, want not. We got other jelly prints to make. Oh, shit. This is that sugar gold. Oh, I'm so frustrated with myself. All right, we're going to do it. But I'm very mad with myself. I'm taking this out of the bucket. This is not going back in the bucket. Not happening, people. I'm not going to rub any of it off of anything tonight. I've lost my napkin. Fudge. You have been patiently waiting. I have been working steadily at it. Like I said, we had a dye problem. And it took longer. Like everything else I ever do takes longer than I expect it to. Let's turn it this way. I don't know how good this is going to come out. We're going to try it. Okay. And on to our shiny metallic aqua blue, aqua green, aqua something. You take it and spell it that way. That's true. Okay. Now that didn't come out as good as I wanted it to, but I don't think it helps that this has texture. I'm going to kind of wipe that texture stuff into the middle and then throw it in the trash can. And then I got to try and get it off the jelly plate because I imagine that will leave pock marks everywhere. Okay. So it's faint. It's on there. It's not great, but it's, you know, we can do something more to it. But now I got to try and get this off of here. Phooey, 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 phooey. I'm going to put some water in my little spray bottle. Hold on. Wait. Maybe do I have water in this one? Because it's a little bigger. I don't. Okay. Oh, please. I'm glad you think so, Carla. Okay. Well, I might as well get a drink while I'm doing this. Okay. Okay, so that paint needs to go away. Put it over here for now, so we don't make this mistake twice in a row. I do have a regular gold. See, look, it's all. It would be great on something that isn't the jelly plate. Not as bad as last time. Last time I made a real mess with it. There we go. I think that will be okay. Okie dokie dokie. Well, that was fun. I'll give that a second to dry. You're not a, well, this is, what is this? Let me get the color again. So this is the aqua green in the metallic paints. So it's a green blue, but it's got that shimmer to it. And then we added more gold shimmer to it. I was just trying to go for straight up gold. Oh, this is a sugar paint too. Ooh, apparently I bought two like that. Okay, so let's put those aside. We're not going to paint with those. Now let me look for an actual. We'll try it again in a different way. Eventually it's going to come out, right? I have a nice roasted pecan that might look good. Let's try that again. We can do different colors though. I do like that color. Nice. Hey Roseanne, how you doing, girl? How's your evening going? Yay! Adria, good print, good print. I'm so excited. She does good stuff on the Gelli plate, guys. All right, so let's try that aqua green again. And I just set it down, so there it is. Okay, and we're going to try it with this roasted pecan, which I think is close to, it's a brown color, but I think it'll. We're just going to put two little dabs on and we'll work from there. Okay, try it again. Just woke up from a nap. Yay, naps! I love me a good nap, I gotta tell you. Okay. Let's flip this one over and do the other side. Okay. There we go. Okay. I think that'll be good. Okay, so just a piece of paper because this will be our background. And then after this current color, which is next month's color, I'm going to do some yellow because I have 0 yellow for the store. And then I have a couple of other colors in mind. And I forgot to write them down, so I'm going to have to go up to the garage and try and recapture that train of thought. Wish me luck on that one. I got to really keep a paper and a pen with me. Okay. So there's our background once again. Let's try it again. I met a neighbor today at Target. She was a serial killer fanatic. Oh, nice. You've met a kind of kindred soul. Younger than you, older than you, same age. Like, what are we talking about here? It's good to find your people, you know? I'm going to wipe. There's still some of that sugar on the braid or so. I'm going to give that a little wipe down. I'm actually going to spray this a little bit. Okay. And let's give it a little more of a wipe down. Sprayer maintenance. Okay. Let's see. A bit younger, kind of is 20, so I figure. Okay, cool. That's not too bad. That's not that big of an age difference. It's good to make friends. We got a new small jelly plate from Michael's. Oh, good deal. That is an excellent deal. Okay, let's try this roasted pecan. This could be terrible or it could be awesome. So no in between with us. Not with me, anyway. Adria's over there pulling awesome stuff, and I'm over here futzing around. I like futzing around. It's fun. Ooh, that's much more orangey than I thought it was going to be. Obviously, I don't know what color pecans are. Okay, let's thin that out a little bit. We don't need it to be super dark. And then we're gonna, ooh, speaking, get the stamp on there. It's easier to hold this way. Okay. Let's try it this way. Oh, I think I moved it. Oopsie. And over here like this. Okay. Let's get this slapped on there. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. Ooh, almost none of that came up. Just a little faint. Almost like an off print on there. Okay, that's not bad though, color-wise. But this is going to need, like, it's totally dry. So we'll have to pick a color that's going to look good with it. Yeah, that's true. Definitely. Yeah, I'm not thinking that's a pecan to me because it's looking pretty true on the screen. It's not quite an orangey, but it's yeah, I'm thinking you're more like a burnt sienna. Okay, what color do you guys think would look good with that? What should we be going for here? I'm looking around. I think we should go white. What if we went school bus yellow? Regular yellow or school bus yellow? Good. That's a good way to think about it. You only show off your best stuff, right? When you're live, you just got to show everything. I don't necessarily think of them as fails. It's just unexpected results, you know? And a lot of times if I put them away and I look at them the next time, I actually fall in love with some of the ones that I'm like, ooh, that sucks. School bus yellow it is. Oh, no, that's... Here's the school bus yellow. Deep yellow lives again. Let's see what happens. Janice loves her some school bus yellow. This is good with, I like it with olive green too. But if I remember correctly, it does look good with oranges. You too can find your sprayer. So Elsa's knee was feeling way better, and then she had, it went a little sideways on her this evening while she was making dinner. So I'm not saying it's a reset, but it was not a good feeling. It looked painful just from where I was standing. Okay, so let's put this here. We'll go one more time, just thin it out a little bit. We don't want it to be too dark. We also get a nice school bus yellow roll off in the book. Okay. New paper, new paper. Yeah. Took her breath away from it. She did not fall down though. But I've done that. My knee's not anywhere near as bad as hers, but I have a spot that if it gets hit even a little bit, my knee goes right out from under me and I'm on the floor. Hasn't happened in a long time. Knock on this fake wood. I've been very lucky. Because I've taken some serious spills and potholes in parking lots. Oh, in parking lots. I like it. Good call. Good call. Carla and Janice in teamwork. Check that out. Still got schmutz on there. I've been wiping schmutz off stuff for a while. That's my fault for using the sugar paint. Yeah, it does. It really does. But how cool is that? That'd be great to tear up and put for collage. I like it. I think I want to make one more. I'm going to do one more. Same color. So we'll do the burnt sienna. If I can find it. Because I like that color combo together. Very nice. Squeaky, 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 squeaky. Okay, stamp. Let's go this way towards the bottom this time. And then let's turn it this way. We'll do one long one this way. And we'll turn it this way. Oh, that's why that's doing that, because there's a cut off corner right here. Okay, so let's do it this way. Okay. Now we gotta let it dry. Now we're forced into conversation. Oh, I didn't use the hexagon thingy. I'm sorry. I should use the hexagon thingy. We'll do hexagons next. Okay, I'll eat some spaghetti while we're... Do you guys want me to mute? Am I eating too loud? It's a spaghetti dish. Spaghettis. So I'm going to enjoy the spaghetti dish. It is good, but Alice did suffer to make it, so. I feel like you got to enjoy it that much more when there's injury involved in the making. Honestly, because I feel like it's so loud. And it's got nice diced tomatoes in it. We're almost there. Woohoo! Okay, now we're going to go scoop. I just want to have to. Because invariably somebody will ask me if they can have it. And I love to give them away. I kind of dig this one, so if I have two. then I can give the other one away and not be like, inside, you know. If I don't do it right now, I'll never get it again, right? All right, we're going to get away from the circles. I'm just going to confess it wholly and fully that I absolutely adore circles. It's one of my favorite things. New piece of paper. I had a burger and chips at lunch today. Probably. Well, your work gets good food. You guys, you get and it's nice when food just appears. I love food that appears, you know? That's awesome. And free food that appears, woohoo! Even better. I mean, it's not free. You got to work for it. Ooh, this one came out a little bit better, I think. Still got that triangle right there, but what are you going to do? I like it. I love this color combo. That's nice. Yippity-doo-dah. You could make more doodles around that and turn it into something really awesome. It was sun chips. Ugh. Not a fan. But if you love them, woohoo! Okay, so we're going to do hexagons. Carla, what color would you like the hexagons to be? Do you have a preference? An idea? A hint? A suggestion? No sugar paint. Oh, my neck popped. Woohoo. That's a good day right there. Pizza for dinner. Nice, Roseanne. Pizza's always a good choice. I like it when Elle makes her little individual sized. When we cut that naan bread in half. And I found a copper. Maybe we should try it with copper. Carla's always like, dealer's choice. We're going to try the hexagons with copper. And then maybe we'll do one of those metallic pastels on top. Who knows? Oh, please tell me this is more sugar paint. Shit. Okay, well, it's on there now. I am fired from buying paint. I think Els did try to tell me. And I wasn't listening very well. Now I got to clean all the things again. Oh, what a dork. Well. Ooh, burnt sienna and yellow. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Right after I clean up this mess. I'm fired. I'm fired from buying the paint. Never buy sugar paint unless you mean to. Okay, that's going in the bin of paint that is dead to me. I'm sure it'd be great for some mixed media applications, but good Lord. Okay, so let's put some paper on here. I'm not even going to try and work with that. And then we'll go back to the burnt sienna and the school bus yellow with some hexagons, because that'll be fun. I love the hexagon shape. We may have to try some other circles later. I probably have so much circle paper, it's disgusting. I like it, though. That could definitely use some more stuff on it. Okay, let's smush it all to the middle. Okay. Now we gotta get the paper towel. And the spray bottle. I'm a dork. That probably explains why they were on sale, because they're like, ew, sugar paint. I bet it looks cool if you put it on and then you like spray varnish over it on like some mixed media piece. I think it would look cool on some like gears and stuff. This napkin is so sparkly, guys. Okay. Oh here. Now we got to clean the brayer off. Because it's the gift that keeps on giving. I'm going to be all sparkly later. Oh no, Els might put me in the bin wearing a hazmat suit. Oh yeah, definitely. I sat at the front desk all day. Hardest thing I did was clean a couple of conference tables. Ooh, grueling work. All right, let's try it again. Play it again, Sam. Okay. No sugar paint. Burnt sienna all the way. I like this color. And it's a folk art one. Matte. I think that might be enough. Let's try that. It is called roasted pecan though, and I just don't see it. All right. Okay. Let's shake off the hexagons. Go out later and ask Gels if she wants a hug. I'll wind up dead. Okay. There's going to be some gaps. It's a little better. Okay. And we're just going to let that dry, and then we'll put another color on, the yellow one with it. Because I think it's already mostly dry already. Yeah. Yes, some of like the stuff you put like salads and the vegetables come in will work for Shrinky Dinks. Cool. That sounds good, Roseanne. I like it. You'll have to let us know how it works out. We like all the RC adventures. Okay. And I think that's probably going to be enough. So I'm on book 23 of the Stephanie Plum series. If anybody's familiar, it's the point where Lula and Rand Briggs are naked. Can't even. I can't even. All right. To melt this, shrink the fat, stick the fat bottom, and wave the Shrinky Dink flat. Yeah. Yep, naked. I think those are probably two people you just don't want to see naked. I have a hard enough time with I love Lula as a character, but from the descriptions of them trying to catch the skips, I would not want to have, because her skirt's up over her ass a lot of the time in those descriptions. Oh, I think that came out nice. Oh, of that. Look at that. We'll wipe the sugar off it. Takes a few jelly prints for all the sugar to come off. Ta-da! I love that. And I think I'm going to make a second one of that. Love it. Good suggestion, Carla. That looks great together. Okay, one more time. I'm sorry. I know this is kind of boring for you guys. Charles Barkley in town. You guys are funny. So they're fluffy and fun, and you know, I have to say I thoroughly have. Normally I'd be bored to tears with the love triangle by now, but it's almost a background piece. It's not. I don't know. Maybe it's just because the cast is just different and interesting, so I think that helps. I'm sorry for the squeaky. I apologize. Okay, hexagons. We're going with hexagons. And we don't want the big circle in there. Let's avoid the big circle. Okay. Try and get a good press. And then we might switch over to some stencils after this. This is a great fall color. Okay. I don't think any of that's going to come off there. Let's see. We'll give that just a second to dry. Someone should lobotomy him. Cookie trays and excess plastic to press off the gel. Guys! Ooh, sweet. That's a good way to do it. That would be great if I could get it as audiobooks. What I need to do is go down, and I know I've said this, and I'm so terrible. I just don't want to go to the DMV. I need to go down and get it. Well, I got to find my birth certificate. And I tell you guys, when I moved all my stuff out of the room for Mike to paint, I had my birth certificate out because I was doing something with it. And I put it in a safe place for the move. And now I can't find it. Like for the picking the boxes in and out. So I got to find my birth certificate. So go down and get a Nevada ID. There is a library branch right down the street. Literally within walking distance, even in the heat. I think I could get down there in business hours, you know. Early when they first open or probably before they close. But what I'm most interested in is, I don't know if they have that sort of thing here. But when I lived in, not there. Let's flip to a different place in the book. In Phoenix, you could rent digital materials. So I listen to all kinds of cozy mysteries are my favorite. And often they're not available as physical books at the library because there are so many in each series. It would be cost prohibitive. But often you can get them as digital books or audio. And I do love to listen to an audiobook, like a fluff. I can't listen to like a nonfiction audio because I don't absorb it. My brain wanders away. But for cozy mysteries and things like Stephanie Plum and Joanne Fluke, I listen to a couple of those as audiobooks. Works really well. Just one across the street from the 4-letter word. Nice. Yeah, there are 30. I think she's working on 31. She puts out about one a year, and sometimes it's 2 years between books. Oh, I love that. What do you guys think? Still got a little sugar on it. Oh, sugar. Oh, I feel like I need to make a bunch of these different, this color, but different, doodahs. You got a new fire tablet? Mine just quit working altogether. That's probably the first thing I'm going to get. And I think I can afford it maybe in July or early August. And then after that will be the computer, and the last thing will be the printer. Unless I can get some kind of screaming deal on a bundle package. Okay, Mari, thanks for coming and spending time with us, girl. Love having you in. I'm sorry that we're running late for you, but it was awesome to spend some time with you. Sweetest dreams, love. Really? I'm trying to think of what the name of the street. There's a distill across the street. We literally live within walking distance of it. Well, it's not on the same corner, I think. I think I have to go down the block a little bit. If I go out the back way, there's like a gas station, and I think the library's... I'm trying to think of where it is. Love you, girl. Okay. What pattern should we do next? I did get out some stencils. Let me bring up some stencils over here. Ooh, I want to try this one. Never mind, I'm not going to ask you. I want to do this one first. I love this. This one is one of my favorites. So we're going to do this one first. Woohoo! This is going to be fun. I'm going to just keep playing with this color for right now because I'm in love with it. But yeah, I'm trying to think of, we're always driving. I'm like, that is so close I could walk to it. But I haven't made an appointment at the DMV. And then I realized I didn't know where my birth certificate was, so I got to work that shit out. A little bit, yeah. Sorry, I was shoving food in my face. I'm definitely going to get some more of this. Roasted pecan. Who would have thought? I'm going to try it with lime green too. I got to do it. I love it with the school bus yellow though. I got my ironing board all set up in the living room. I already ironed some of the new color. And then after that is because it, two of the, I think that's not quite enough paint. I think there's not quite enough. We're going to have gaps if I leave it like that. And I may be making this worse. Okay, let's try it again. They can't all be winners. Okay, we're just going to have to go with it. I don't know if this is going to... Let's do it like that. Get more coverage. Okay. Okay, so here is the good news. If you put it on something, the sugar does dry on the paper. You can rub it off, but I think if you sealed it on, the sugar would stay on. I don't know if I'd want it like in a journal or anything, but like I said, I could see mixed media pieces coated in it. Okay, so I put it on another print. And then we're going to brayer some of this off into the brayer book. Probably right here would be great. And then I'm going to let it sit there for a minute and dry. Nope, nothing came off. Buffalo and Cheyenne. Yes, I think so. You would die walking there. Or the movie The Matrix. Yeah, like computer code. It's one of my favorite, and it's already dry. Okay, let's go school bus yellow, and then we'll do another one, and I'll put the lime green on top. Are you guys sick of this yet? How many times can she use that same color? Have a whole prayer book full of it. Okay. Just past that distill, if you go down the street, where that walking path is, we're in that little housing community behind there. Ta-da! Not sick of it, enjoying it. Well, all you need for this is this folk art roasted pecan, which I got on sale for 29 cents, people. And this dollar store deep yellow. It's a great combo. Love it. All right, let's try it with the green. Okay, should the circles be pecan or a school bus to go with this? What do you guys think? What you think? Pecan, all right. Go with what you know. I just want to see what it looks like. Okay. Squeegee that baby out. I need a slightly different spot in this book. Oof, a lot of pastel. Okay, let's try it over here. Okay, circles. And piece of paper. I'm going to make sure we have good definition on the circles. Okay. We already know that's not going to transfer. And let's let it dry for a second. Yay! Not saying I would do it at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon on August, but I think I could make it. Still a little sticky in a couple spots, but not. It's mostly dry. Very soon, very soon. I'll get a drink while we're waiting. Because I yap a lot and my mouth gets dry. Oh my God, so this is funny today. You know, I'm playing that game, Misty Continent, and you join an alliance and you have battles against other kingdoms. Like the map is divided like a pie into different kingdoms. So I had an event scheduled where we're going to fight another kingdom in something called War of the Waters. And we all showed up and we're all like putting on our buffs and setting up for the fight. And we're sitting there and we had to sit there for an hour to win. They never showed up. And then it turned into just a ridiculous chat session, you know. We were watching the grass sway. Somebody put on a tap dance. And I got even more of a kick out of it because normally I work my ass off, but, you know, I only play part-time. I'm not, like, super into it. And so normally I come in, like, 10, 12 out of, you know, 15 players from our side and their side. So there's usually, like, 8 to 10 players, up to 20, but we don't get that many people in even in the middle of the day on a Friday. And so I'll come in 10, 12, occasionally 15. I came in 5th today without even trying. I was like, I rocked it, but not really. Me and my army just sat around twiddling our thumbs. Oh, I forgot to put green on. I did the same thing again. Oh. Thumb twiddling. I did the same thing. I feel like a dork. Nice definition on the circles, though. Nice. All right. Let's try a different stencil now, and we'll use the green and the pecan. Let me grab a different stencil. We don't use too much of the same stencil. Okay. How about the spirally one? Let's try that. Okay. And stencil. I think I want to like that. I want to at least get that other circle on there. Okay. I'm going to get good definition. We want to lift all the paint out of the middle if we can. Or out of the, you know what I mean. Okay. So there, look, we're just putting all kinds of stuff on that one. Okay. Now let's see if we can get some stencil off of this one. If we can get anything off of that. Pecan is drying pretty quick. Nope, nothing. Okay. Now we gotta let it dry, and we're gonna try the green. I'm gonna put the green right here. I think I could. I'm worried about movement, you know, but I think I have seen people do it. So we can try it that way too. Alrighty. Was Els on today, you guys? Did she tell everybody about her Don't Kill Amy pill fiasco? What a PETA. What a PETA. I just think it's really unprofessional of the doctor. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. is how ridiculous this is. Her doctor's on vacation till July. And her prescription of Don't Kill Amy pills was needing to be, she didn't have any refills left on it, so they needed to give permission for that. Well, her doctor's on leave for, he had a knee thing, a knee replacement. I think I like it, even with the green. I likes it. Okay. There's so many jelly prints back here right now. Okay, so we want to put this on, and then I need something to put paint on. I need a piece of plastic. Here, this will work. So let's put some pecan on that. And we'll do this one with the school bus. Let's try and get enough paint on the brayer. So that's stuck on there pretty good. Need a little more paint. Make sure we get everything filled in there. Okay, I think we're good. Now I need a new page. Brayer. Let's smoosh the leftover paint onto there. Okay. Let's lift that up. And see if we can get a second print off that. I think it's been too long. I think it's dry. Nope, nothing. Okay. Yeah, it's stuck down pretty good. So let's give it a couple seconds more to dry. There's still a couple of slightly moist spots on there. I think we can safely call that one done. Maybe we put a little bit of color over that. I'm thinking maybe that pistachio would look good with this. And call it a day for that print. I think I like that. So the doctor went on the... So she goes into the office thinking... and the nurse practitioner, the nurse that's assigned to that doctor, also on vacation. So you would think that he would have somebody filling in for at least the basics. Or he would have... Oh, I don't know, made sure everybody's refills were good through his vacation period. They told her at that doctor's office to go into urgent care where she has to pay a $50 copay to get somebody to re-up her Don't Kill Amy pills. Needless to say, she was angry, and I think that's stupid. That is not, And you got to wonder, did she just fall through the cracks? Or how many people did that guy leave in the lurch that have to spend $50 to go to urgent care just to get a prescription? Because you're not supposed to go cold turkey off that stuff. That's bad for you. Should go, they wean you off that. They'll tell you, don't stop taking this, But luckily, she went to urgent care, and she had a pretty good experience. I don't think they were there, too terribly long, and the doctor was helpful that saw them. Problem solved. And then she went to the pharmacy, and they tried to tell her, well, you can have this tomorrow. And she's like, I've already been off it for 3 days. So she waited, and they filled it on the spot. Yay. Don't kill Amy pills or Phil. But also, it's just wrong. Okay, so let's take a look at the two prints together. They're different colors, but you get a whole different style. You know. What do you guys think? Let's see. Stay down. So it works both ways. Giraffe vibes. I think it's incompetent, is what I think. Who doesn't have at least the whole building's full of doctors in his particular practice? You know, there's 3 or 4 of them. He couldn't have somebody fill in, and the nurse was less than helpful. She took her name and number the first time she went in and said, well, somebody will get back to you today, and nobody did. I appreciate that he's having like a life-changing surgery, because knee surgery's not a cakewalk, no pun intended. But seriously, that's my indignation on behalf of another person today. All right, so should we try another stencil? What else do we got in our pile? Do you want to try the moon stencil this way? So we want it to go like that. No, we want it to go like, oh, I'm confused. All the paint's on this side, so I'm going to assume this is the side that goes down. You guys think moon with these colors or no? That's terrible. See, that's not right. Just to leave your patients in the lurch. Like, I don't care how it happens. Unless somebody dies, you know, that's something you really can't control. But seriously, just leaving your patients in the lurch. I don't know that Els will change doctors because she, you know, doesn't like medical stuff all that much. But I got to tell you, this would make me leave that doctor. That would be too much for me. I'd be like, because even his own office was less than helpful. You'd think somebody would have been a little concerned, you know. It's not like we're talking about vitamin D or anything. You can get that over the counter. It's not like you can buy Don't Kill Amy pills over the counter. Okay. Let's get that. We just need, now we need a sheet of paper that's our scrap piece. I'm going to try this with the orange and with the green, just because I'm curious. Ooh, nothing came off there. That's special. I don't know if we're going to... We may need to go about this the other way. Well, let's see what happens. Okay. So, end of my rant. Thank you for listening. I think that'll be okay. Yeah, you really do. Unless you can get like an advocate. Some hospitals or some states have a service where you can get an advocate, and their job is to make sure your wishes are respected. Wow. So you saw him in November and then he was gone. That's crazy. Wow. I had no idea. I don't go to the doctor that much. I do have to tell you that, to be honest. I'm not very good at... Well, I don't have insurance, so... Don't tell the government on me. Otherwise, I would have all kinds of doctor appointments because, you know. Okay, let's give this a shot. Onto a regular piece of paper. Okay. That's just, see, I think that kind of behavior needs to be regulated. Because maybe he had a problem and now, you know, he's just going to move somewhere else and start over. And nobody's going to know. I mean, maybe there could be a legitimate risk, but I can't think of a logical reason not to tell your patients, even if it was at the last freaking minute, that you're no longer available, you know, to get your medical stuff taken care of, especially people on prescription drugs, or if you have a long-term health condition that he or she has been your major caregiver, you know. Aw, you haven't done it yet. I guess, but that's no reason to leave your patients in the lurch. You know, get your shit together. You have, it's not like he's a cashier or even a bank teller. This is a job where people's health is at risk. And that is stupid. Okay, so what do you guys think? Ugly? Not ugly? I kind of like it. Now we're going to make the moon out of green cheese. Just in case. Let's go ahead and braid that. A little bit came out. Okay. Okay, that's almost dry. I'm going to take away whatever that is. Okay. So see my doctor 2 times a year with a lot of blood work. My doctor is the head of the unit, so he's never available or cancels. Now, the cancellation thing happens to Sandy all the time. I suspect it's because she's on state health benefits, and I think that if they can get somebody in that's a full price insurance, the nurses here can too. A certain kind of nurse can, but none of his nurses were available, and the other nurses were like, I can't do it, you know. which I think is somebody should be. I just think it's unconscionable. Not for Elle's in particular, but there could be people on other types of medications, you know. This is her GP. But not taking your antidepressants can be a bad outcome for her health-wise. Not just because I don't want to die. You know, I don't want to die, but there are significant health risks for just going cold turkey off that stuff. And like I said, it could just be that hers fell through the cracks. That could be a genuine thing. But I doubt it's a one-off. So how many patients had to go or are just sitting and going, well, I don't know what to do, you know? That was like my mom and dad's lung doctor. He specializes in what my dad had, pulmonary fibrosis. Yep. Ooh, I think I'm going to like this one. This may not be everybody's cup of tea, but I dig that. I think I might even like to see it with the school bus yellow and the green. But I really like that. I'm going to try one with the school bus yellow as the base for this part. Coolness. Okay. So I will ask. I had a couple people message me before when I did these last time, and I only made a couple of prints, so I only had like 2 or 3, and then I put the rest in the sale that I sold some jelly prints. Does anybody want a print? I will do one specifically for you if you'd like. Some people really like this stencil. So, now's your chance. And there's no charge for it. It will be sent in a regular mail, but or I can send it with sale stuff if you bought something in the sale, obviously. Okay. Let's peel that off there. Woohoo! Nothing every time. Okay, that's still got some. I just did a boo-boo. Let me see if I can. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's still wet. Okay, what colors would you like, Adria? Pen. Roseanne. Let me know what colors you'd like, and I'll make one just for you. Or you can pick one of the ones I've already done. I'll show them when this one's done. Pecan bus. Okay. Gotcha. Roseanne, what colors would you prefer? Let me get out my piece of cardboard. Where'd it go? Here it is. You want the pecan and the green? Perfect. All right. because this is the dollar store paint, I think it may not come out as clear. I may not have pushed down hard enough over here. But we'll see what we get. Not quite. It's almost there. Still a little too tacky. All right. Okay, I think that's ready. Let's put the green on it and see how it looks. I think that should probably be enough. We'll see. And the moon. Oh, no. I already did that. Oh, I caught myself just in time. So I have 24 and 25. I did get those books for the Stephanie Plum. And then I have one of the Joanne Fluke ones, but I can't read the title from here. Raspberry Danish Murder. I think it's in the 20s on the Joanne Fluke. And she has about 30 to 35 in her series. I got so fed up with that one, though. I don't know why, because it's still a love triangle, just like Stephanie Plum. But somehow I find Stephanie Plum's more... Oh, this is very light, but I like it. I think the colors are too close, but very faint. But I could put the stencil back over there and use and do it in black. Put it slightly off center, maybe. But so that could happen. Or I could just trace it. I could put it, use a pen and trace it later. Okay, so let's get the extra two made. Pecan. You did too? I'm glad I'm not the... And then, like, I've read a bunch of the ones that are, like, based in a cafe or a bookstore. And some of them with the trope is just... And a lot of... And I can't say that Stephanie Plum... Joanne Fluke has some woman-on-woman hate between her and that other female cop. That's the slutty one. But, some of them, it's like a lot, like a ridiculous amount of girl-on-girl hate. Like, you really need to fight over a man that bad? I just don't think any man's worth. And what about what the guy wants? Like, why are you trying to steal away somebody else's man? Because if you can steal him, he ain't yours. And he'll move on for the next, the next thing that comes along. To the point where they're nemesises and stuff, you know? I guess there is a little with the one female character that's also the bounty hunter. But, you know, there's no interest on the guy's part there. I can't remember her name. Last name starts with a B. Yeah, but a lot of cozy mysteries. And that's kind of what turned me off them after a while. I'm all for the paranormal or the cozy. I own a knit shop. I read a knit shop one that was awesome. But it's so tropey and so overdone. There doesn't have to be. Why can't it just be a bunch of people who are knitting and having fun? Leave the romance out of it. Let it be a cozy mystery. Yeah. Well, how many murders can occur in a town that small? At least Stephanie lives in New Jersey. So we're going to do the yellow one, and then we'll do the green one. Yeah. I don't know. I just thought, I kind of think for whatever reason, for my taste, I much prefer, and I'm sure there are people out there that prefer the Joanne Fluke ones, and I'm not saying they're wrong. My personal taste, I much prefer the Stephanie Plum ones. So just a note to writers out there, there are some of us interested in your plot, and we don't need a love triangle. That's all I'm saying. Oh, you'll have to share the author or the title or something. Always looking for new stuff to read. I got to finish the 2 series I'm working on, though. I can't have more than 2 going at a time. Oh, I did it backwards. Phooey. Okay. Next try. That'll be for a background in a collage somewhere. Okay, hold on. You didn't know I love cozy mysteries. Let me get a piece of paper. Let me find my notebook. Roseanne, did I ask you? Did you were on the list for both a Goth Rainbow and Frankie Redo, the lime green and purple mashup? Were you still wanting those packs, and did you want them billed with your sale stuff? I don't know if you already answered me on that. Okay, perfect. I can't. Let me check them off so I don't ask again. That's how my brain works. I have check marks and lists. Thank you. Okay, let's try that again and not backwards. No, I love reading. I don't get a chance to read as much, but I have been making time for it, to be honest with you, because it helps me take my mind off stressing about the paper or what I'm not getting done. I especially like to read when I have, like, at breakfast and lunchtime. If I'm sitting down to eat, like, a sandwich and sometimes, because we don't eat, like, together at the table. Everybody's sitting at their own computer and shit. So I will read instead of watch TV sometimes. All right, let's do this the right way. We need the moon to be facing that way. Very nice. Looks pretty good. Oh, I was going to get that notebook out and write down the names of those books. Oh my goodness. Okay. To read. So Aunt Dimity. Dimity. For Martha Grimes. Awesome. Nancy Coco? Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Candy coated mysteries. Okay. Okay. I like it. Cupcake Bakery. Jen McKinley. Okay. Okay, perfect. Thank you guys. Love the recommendations. Now, I'm not promising to get to those immediately because I'm slow. But I know I'm running out of Stephanie Plum mysteries, and I know that I can't get books 26 through 30 at the thrift store yet. So I'm probably going to lay off those for a little bit once I hit 25. And I'll wait till the time when they start coming in to the library. Or not the library, but the thrift store. Because I'm cheap. I ordered some of the other ones from thrift books. But I don't always have the money for that. So cheap is good. I appreciate your recommendations, and I will let you know when I start reading too. I also love that the Stephanie Plum's ones are kind of set. I think they're set in the 80s. So I like it. You always wonder how advanced technology would change some older stories. Like Agatha Christie set in the modern day would be a whole different thing. Here we go. All right. So is this one okay for you, Adria? Or you can have this one. So A or B. This one's a little darker. So you can take your choice, A or B. They had all the Stephanie Plum books. I usually only find 1 through like 10. They might have up to 14. But we rarely find anything higher up. I had to piece together 15 through 25, mostly in hardback. And we bought some of those while we were on that last trip. I think we might have lost. Amber. Okay. If she comes back in, she could have fallen asleep, or she could be in the bathroom. Things happen. All right, let's get Roseanne's done. Which thrift store did you go to? I also think some of those book scanner people grab up the most recent ones because there's still a resale value in them that's more than $1 or so, But that's not enough. And then I got this thing stuck right there. Not quite enough. I'm glad we discovered this color combo. I'm loving it. Still not putting enough on there. Goodwill on Rainbow. Okay, I'll have to check it out. I could get lucky. You never know. Let's try this again. I might have been yakking too much. This is just not working. Here we go. Get the moon on there quick. Make sure it's upside down because we need it to be upside down. They rearranged there. Is that the one where they rearranged the whole, like, where it used to be by the registers, kind of at the front of the store, but in the middle? And they've changed the whole store around more or less. We were in there a few weeks ago. It's crazy. You get used to shopping a store a certain way, you know? Okay. There's that. Books are now where the electronics were. Ah. Should be interesting to see. We go there a lot. One of these days we're going to run into each other. Just remember, we're the two rude old ladies snipping at each other all the time. Let's see how Roseanne's turns out. Okay. Here we go. All right. Okay. So same deal. You can have the new one I just printed, or you can have the original. A or B, let me know. It's good, a little curly right now. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. I hated that big counter. A, okay. Let me put your name on it. I'm going to put it on the back. Miss Roseanne. And I just threw something on the floor. All right. I will mail that out with your sale goodies. Yay. Gonna be crazy. Okay. Let's look at how long we've been on. Oh my gosh. I have no idea. Woo! I feel good about except for throwing them all over the place. And they're a little rolly. They're wanting to roll up. Let me pile some of these together on. Let me put that one aside so that I don't lose it. I'll put it in the bin and I'll be like, what did I do with that belly print? I'm very happy with these colors, although we did primarily 2 colors all night. I'm not sad about it. I think it came out nice. Pile these on top of each other, so hopefully the weight of themselves will start to uncurl them. I need to do that. Okay. Let me put something on top of that. Oh, there they go. Curl it up. No, you don't. I'm putting something on top of you. We'll be having none of your shenanigans tonight. Okay. I'm glad you like it, Roseanne. Ooh, 2 hours and 19 minutes. If you guys want to keep going, I'm game for it, but I do need to take a little potty break if we're going to keep going. I need to use the potty. But if you guys are tired, that is good too. Whatever you guys feel like. Oh, itchy. Okay. Okay, Roseanne. You're fine? All right. I'm going to give me a couple minutes. I'm going to go potty. I'm going to grab another bottle of water. I'll be right back. I know I have to go potty, but I'm drinking water. If I don't stay hydrated, it's ugly. Give me a minute. Let me give you something to look at least. All the jelly prints under the... Oh, boy. Here, we'll look at this stencil. There we go. It's fun. It's backwards. It's forwards. There we go. It's very brown now. I'll be right back, ladies. All right, I have returned it. Okay. New bottle of water. Let me go ahead and open that. Let's put it back there. Okay, I think we're done with moon prints for now. That was fun. I'll have to try it with some different colors. Let me pull these stencils closer to me. Let's see, what haven't we tried yet? I want to do that one with some different colors. I'll have to just get the stencils out and do the whole stenciling day. Do, 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 do. Oh, no, you don't. With that one, that one, and that, I like that one a lot. And then maybe we could try some wood grain. That's not my favorite. So let's try a couple of these and then we'll call it quits. We'll try a couple off each stencil. And then we'll do some other stuff. So we have that one. That one. That one. This wood grainy one, which I'm not super big fan of, but maybe we could do it. Maybe we try one of our pecans and oranges or greens. So these aren't going to quite fit the whole jelly plate, just like the previous two stencils we did. And then we have the spider web. So Let's start with this one. And I think we'll do Carla's method. We'll try brayering the paint on. And I just need to be careful with these because they'll get caught on each other. Get all caught on themselves. So we're going to need plastic. Move some stuff out of the way. Okay. I think I want to do it the opposite way. I want to do orange and then cover it with the... Is that how I want it to go? We should probably just stick with what we know. Okay, so we can use the same piece of... Okay. Uh-oh. That may be a little close to the edge there. A lot of this color in this spray off book. Okay. Well, I just threw some stuff on the floor. Okay. So I'm thinking we might get a little bit of a, because we applied the paint directly to this stencil. Nope, not really. Okay. So we had to let this dry. It's still a little damp. I'm not live on my own line. They had 20. They were all the ones you read. I love standalones, but I do love a good series if it's well done. But like, I think it may be time to retire Joanne Fluke, and as sad as it is, it may be time to retire Stephanie Plum. I don't know. I haven't read to 30 yet, but I know that I'm a little fed up with the Joanne Fluke ones, and I'm like, just end the series and do something new, you know? But I guess if it's selling well, you know, you don't want to short yourself. Not quite. It's almost there. Still a couple of tacky spots. I think we did this last time in blue or something. It's hard to tell. If we did, it must have done it a couple of times. Okay, now let's try some of these. Yep, it's ready. All right. The next one we'll use green. We'll do a different one and we'll use the green. Because I do like the green a lot with this too. It's very nice. There we go. Okay. Piece of paper. Sometimes it's nice to just come in and play with color, and we are stuck on this one color, but it is so awesome. We've actually gotten quite a few jelly prints done tonight. Ooh. There's a lot of possibilities with this, with these types of stencils, because they're kind of abstract. I think it would look good the other way too, with the light in the inside and the dark on. I think it would look good either way. All right. So, should we try this one more time with the? Let's try the wood grain one, but let's put the green down first, and then we'll do the brown over it. I think that might be good. Let's see if we can get this some really good contact here. I think that should be fine. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go green first. So we're gonna need our plastic, a different part of the plastic, because we don't want to put that over the brown, and then we'll have a really weird color. Okay. I need more green. This color is just not as thick, like the paint's not as thick. So. Uh-oh. Okay, I think that's good. And then let's smush that around a little bit in the book. Pull that off there. Hopefully this is going to work. Nope, way too wet still. Okay. Let's use our cardboard. Let's also close our paint. Okay. I think I might put the yellow right over that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Pecan or yellow? I think the yellow might be better. I think that might be, the brown might be too dark with that green. That green might not show up. You could also wipe this off on the edges. I usually trim mine because I don't care for the borders. But if you just wanted to have it with a white border around it, you could take the sides off where the stencil doesn't quite cover, with just a wet paper towel or baby white. You think yellow, Janice? I think so too. Not quite there. I think that would look nice. I think maybe I'm going to cheat a little bit. Just pull up any. There we go. The rest of that should dry fairly quick. There we go. Give it another couple seconds and it should be good to go. Okay. So yellow. Don't put green on green. That's not going to show up. Okay. Okay. Let's see how we came off. But we're going to have an extra print too, because there's still going to be some on there. Very subtle, but I like it. And you still have some of there's still some pecan on here from previous prints. So it adds a little bit of interest. Let's see. May not be showing up that well there. You can kind of see it there. Nice. Very subtle. Very nice and subtle. I like it. So we need to do something. I may try this. Let's see what happens if we put this light pistachio on there. What kind of effect we'll get. I know it is probably, it might be too close, but we'll see. What's going on here? That doesn't want to close all the way. You don't want to get dried out paint. This may be in fact too late, but we're going to give it a shot. Sounds like Ozzy wants to go outside. He's using his big boy bark. Oh, that didn't come up at all. Okay. Well, we got a very, very light print with some pecan still stuck in there. So that is like barely there. That would be good to do some kind of stencil on too. Okay, so now we got all of this. I'm going to go with, ooh, what do I want to do? I'm going to go with black on this and see what happens because we have all that light green paint on there. That could be too dark though. Let's try white. Let's go white. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's too much. I used too much. Looking for a spot to use this. Okay. You can definitely lighten it up. Maybe we got some black. We can add some white on it. Get a weird gray color. Okay, let's try it. I wonder if I lost my mojo in the bathroom. Okay, eventually we're going to wind up with something very grungy. Another really light one. But this does have like a ghost, a tiny bit of that tree print on it. Okay. Now we're just going to throw some stuff at it and see what happens. That'll be interesting. Black over white. Black with white over it and then black again. And I think there might be a little bit of green in there somewhere. And here we go. Let's see what we get. It's kind of a ghosty print. The green looks good on the black with the white over it. There's green in the background and then white. And then it all pulled up onto the... That almost looks like a skeleton head right there. Not too bad for a little light grungy print. Yay! Okay. Now, let's see about what's next. What do we got in our pile? We've got the blue one. Well, we've done it in purple and blue, apparently. All right, let me move to a different page so we don't ruin that effect. That's pretty cool. We'll go right here. All right. So I think we're gonna put the can down in there. Let's see. Because these could be used for fall projects if they come out good. What did I do with that plastic? Back to the brown side. Okay. We're not getting any right there. All right, let's try that. Okay, we gotta let that dry though. It's still pretty damp. All right. Let's see, I kind of ran out of things to talk about. What do we have? What do we talk about now? I'm going to dye and iron for most of the weekend. I'm not sure if Buggy's going to come back this weekend. Hopefully from my perspective, I would like to see him next weekend, just because I have a lot of work to do. But I know that he's working off his laptop, and Bima and Mr. Mike have been using that to the fullest ability. The pot shelves are dusted. He's washed some of the glass bottles that they keep for decoration up there on the pot shelves. So he's been, pretty helpful earning money to pay off the computer that he left on the bus. Poor guy. So we may see him Monday or Tuesday because that's Mike's days off. If he's going to help Mike with a project. Mike's always got a project. I got to say that. He does keep busy. So let's see how we're doing over here. Almost. That one spot's not quite dry yet. Let's grab the piece of cardboard. Give it a shot. Yep, that feels pretty good. Yeah, I think we got it. So we're going to put some air into this poor paint that's squeeze the heck out of it. Let's go with the school bus yellow. Oops. And we'll throw some paint around just for good measure. Okay. And a piece of paper. Here we are. So this is the stencil with the lines and the circles on it right here. That's the one where, see how it comes out. I think this is one that might look better if we laid it down and then pulled it up. So let's try one that way with the green and see which way we like it better. So I don't dislike it, but I think it might be better if we lay the stencil down over the paint. So let's try it that way. It's always good to figure out which is the best way for, whatever stencil you're using. And these are fairly new to me. I've only used them one other time on the Gelli plate with mixed results. But you never know what's going to look good together and what's the best application method. Got all that stuff going on. Okay. So we're going to lay that down right there, and then we're going to put a piece of paper over that. I don't know what we did with our other piece of paper. That was our junk piece of paper. We'll use one of these. And we definitely want to get down into those cracks right there. I think we're going to have very mixed results with this one. Okay. I'm going to go green on this one. And there's like a... kind of smudge right there. Just clean it up a little bit. Right, but still nice, yeah. I don't dislike it. I just want to see it the other way and see if it's quote unquote better. Or if there's any real significant difference, you know. But I'm going to go green on this one. Definitely going to give me some more of that pecan brown from Folk Art. That is now one of my new favorite colors. Ooh, what do you know? A brown color. I think we're good there. And piece of paper. All right. Okay. Okay, so let's look at the difference. I like it both ways, but I think I like this way a little bit better. Or it could be that I like the green better on this stencil. I like the kind of muddier appearance of this. Well, this is a little more bright. But I still like this. I'm not saying I don't like it. So, I do like the green one. It came out nice. Okay, so let's try the next stencil. I think we got 2 more stencils. Maybe, yeah, 2 more. We have this one, which is, I really like this one a lot. This one. I like it better than the other 2 kind of abstract patterns. And then we get to try the spider web. And I want to try the spider web with the green definitely, and maybe with the orange, and maybe one other way. I'm going to be greedy about the spider web because I love the spider web. And I don't think I've used it yet, actually. I don't think I've tried it out. So let's try the brayer first. See how we like that. Let's make sure we got good contact this time. I think it's pretty good. Okay. You agree? Yeah. Oh, that's not what I was going to do. Look at me being stupid. Although I guess I could do it that way too. It doesn't really matter, does it? With it stuck down like that, it should be fine. So let's just add a little more paint on. As long as I'm not too rough with the stencil, I think it will be okay. Okay, that's going to make the stencil dirtier than I would have liked, but since I don't care for this one at all, let's just make it even muddier. Whoop. Whoopsie. Okay. Just pulling it up lightly just to get stuff off the stencil, more or less. Okay. Let's grab that up. I think we've got a pretty good solid print there. But we do have, I feel like this is going to be a little damp, so we got to let it dry. Gotta let it dry. And I'm going to do it with the orange. Orangey big orange. The school bus yellow. Okay, I think we're actually good. That looks like it's not wet, but I'm touching it and it feels fine. Oh, I almost picked up the green. I think I'm favoring the green right now, but I do like the orange. The school bus yellow. School bus yellow. I think that's good. Put a little brayer off over here. And a piece of paper. Make the whole table shake. Ooh, that's not bad. I think it would look good the other way too if we put it down the. So maybe we'll try one with the green, but we got nice definition here. Like really nice. Not too shabby. I like it. Cool. Okay, so purdy. Right? Okay, so I'm gonna try this one, putting the paint down. Although I did like that a lot. Let's see how this one looks. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot for that spot. Okay, I think that should be enough. It's a lot of paint. Okay, so let's do this. And we're just going to keep adding this back on. Although we may want to do the other side now. We may have too much paint on the one side. Okay. Okay. Woo! Hey, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Now we've got thin lines here. Let's see how that looks. That's a whole different thing. Let's make sure it is dry, though. These are drying very quick, but occasionally there is a... No, I think it's good. Going green. Gonna add some greeny green in there. We could sing like Kermit the Frog about how it's not easy to be green. Wonder if Shrek felt that way. I think Shrek liked being green. He was an ogre after all. Okay. Paper. I'm going to get it nice and burnished on there. Okay. Ooh. No, that's a whole different look. All right. So let's see those side by side. I think it really is kind of a different look. I like them both. I like them both for different reasons. I think these are good colors together a lot. You like the green one best or the orange one? That's the green one with the thinner lines. And that's the orange one with the thicker lines. Okay. Now spiderweb. It's the spiderweb's turn. Woo woo. Okay. I think this may be a case of this would look good. We're going to brayer it on first just to keep up with the way we've been going. And then we're going to do it the other way. You like the green one best? Cool. I'll try and do another one after this so we can send you one. Because I'm in love with that one. But I'm always happy to make an extra print. Whoa, okay. Now this one is just getting out of control. That is. We'll put a little bit down here and some over here. But I think even that. We'll see. Okay. I'm making the page bent over. Okay, let's get that closed up. And what are we doing? We're just going to peel this up. That's what we're doing. Get yourself under control, Amy. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Nope, not quite dry. Okay. Nice. Ooh. Okay, where's that cardboard I was using? That's a good question, Amy. What's the cardboard you were using? Did it fall on the floor? Oh, it fell on the floor. That's a good place to look if you can't find something right away. Now, I think I am, real quick, going to, if I can find my paper towel. A little spray of water. I'm going to go ahead and take this bit off. I would probably wind up trimming it anyway. I mean, I probably will. But I don't want that. I just don't want it. I don't like it. Okay. Let's try this again. Dry? It's dry. Let's go in for the school bus. I will say for this round, I think I have the paint dispersal down pretty good. Like how much paint I need. I've had a few times where I've had way too much paint. But I think I have been pretty good on at least the second layer. Yay me. Okay. Let's grab this. I'm making thumbprints on everything. Oh, there's like a paint. Do that on there. Get that pressed down. Look good. I love jelly printing. I think I could do this all the time. You'd think I'd be better at it though than just making, what amounts to mono prints. But it is sure. Oh, that's nice. Very nice. I like it. I like it. I like it. I could see this done with a really dark blue and some silver maybe. Ooh. Okay. So let me do one with the green. So we're gonna put the brown down and put the stencil down. You like that one? I thought you might, Roseanne. We'll finish up with the spider, and then I'll go back and do you one of the green of the other stencil. Okay. Okay. Now let's put that stencil on there. We're not going to have a problem with that extra border because we're going to pull it up with this piece of paper. Let me give it a little burnish with my hand, and then I'm going to go at it with the brayer. I want to push too hard, but I want to be, firm with it. That's an interesting. This isn't coming away as much as I had hoped. So this is probably, I don't know. I don't know how this can work out. I don't know. But definitely dry. So let's go green. Oh. What have I done? I did something bad. I can't see you guys anymore. Oh, please, I got stencils stuck together now. Always at the wrong time. Let me take this piece of paper. I'm going to have to store these with pieces of paper between them. And that is the truth. Okay. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Okay. Okay, there we are. I fixed it. Sort of. I can't see the chat yet, but the screen's coming back up. Green, greeny bean. Lime green is one of my favorite. I love this light pistachio. I haven't seen this color again, but this is Michael's. That may be why we don't go to Michael's that often. That light pistachio, one of my favorite all-time colors. That would probably look good with this pecan as well. I know it's pecan, but I love to say pecan because it annoys people. And that's my jackassy side coming out. I don't know why. It just is. Okay, there's something on the brayer, I think. Oh, yeah, there is. There's like a little pink goober on there. Can't be having no paint goobers. Okay, now you guys are back. Okay. So we've done that. We just need a piece of paper. Piece of paper. Okay, let's see how we do. Oh, that's not bad. I thought it was going to turn out way worse than this. This is actually pretty cool. I had some concerns, but actually, I quite like it. I like both. I like both versions, and I like them. So let's show those together. Not shabby at all. Yay. Okay, let's go back to, let's see. So I think this is the one where we laid the stencil down into the brown because Roseanne liked that one. So let me get the right stencil. That is this stencil right here. Okay. So let's put the pecan down. There we go. Need to find a different prayer page. I put a lot of paint on those two pages. Let's do this side over here. Okay. That might be a little too much paint. I think I shouldn't have put that third blob on there. It'll be all right. Maybe do that. Oh, this will look good with this olivey green. Okay. So let's lay the stencil on there. And use the back of this piece. Because why not? There we go. Oop. So let's get in there with the brayer. There's a nice brayer going on. It's dry. That's us tonight. That fan. Three, four local lobbies. And a piece of paper. Okay. Okay. There it is. I think I did it the wrong way. I think I was supposed to brayer through it. That didn't come out right. Okay, I will send you this one. That's for Rose again. Okay, and I'll try another one later. Right, I'm gonna let you guys go because we have been on now for quite some time. I think we're hitting, let's see, for 3 hours and 15 minutes. Oh boy. So 9:39, so that's 10:39, 11 to 12:39 on the East Coast, guys. I'm going to try another one of these. I'm going to take a little break, and I'm going to try another one of these for myself. But I like the other kind, too. It's not like it's a big deal. But I like to be able to replicate things, you know. Trying to figure it out. So we will, I will get it right. You guys are welcome. Let me put this in a safe place so it doesn't get lost. So that's it for tonight, guys. I will be live tomorrow at 4:30 for the live sale. It'll be 4:30, 5:30, and 6:30 across the country. I will not be live Sunday, but I will be live on Monday for Murder Monday. For it's going to be that time. So, however you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Thank you so much, Roseanne. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you guys the happiest of crafting. Bye, 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 bye. The end. Bright blessings and hugs and hisses. Push the button.